Avelino's here. No, that's
Over
it.
there,
It
over
is.
I
What's
can
wrong
tell
with
still.
you? He had to go in on me straight away.
By the way, I gotta leave soonish.
Okay.
But I'll, you know what I mean.
Say no more.
Avelino's here, man.
We're here. What? Go on.
Well, God.
We're here, my
Hey,
dog.
how
Sorry,
you
this
feeling?
week I'm not coming.
The
The camera's
Yeah, you're
right
good,
there.
man.
Jeez, come on. What's
You
good?
confident? Yeah.
What's good?
I'm sorry about this, by the way, for not coming this week. It's just that we had MTV, Bear
Oh,
Team
no,
was
no.
filming. I just
My
honestly,
bro, we're in touch, man. I know you had stuff going on, bro.
I tried to go to the because you was doing the Daily Paper something.
No, I moved it. So I went to do the daily paper event.
Yeah.
But I ended up doing. What did we do? What did we do on Wednesday again? Instead, I was in Shoreditch, I think.
I know you showed it until 8. or
Yeah,
something
until
like
late. Yeah. It was
Till
busy,
late,
man. It was
man.
nice. It was very nice, man. Very good.
Well, go on,
That
no.
was good, my boy.
Yeah,
My guy.
Like, we're gonna talk life a little bit in a bit, yeah. But Po,
Yes,
I'm gonna move just the conversation just quickly.
No problem, broski.
Because a couple of things I wanted to just talk with the man them about first, yeah. AI, artificial
my God.
intelligence in music,
Yeah.
mad.
Man,
It's
nah.
good
Go.
in life. Because when the voice note comes and someone goes, "Rah, you was cheating. I can't believe you cheated on me, babe. Listen to this voice note. It wasn't me.
Me, right.
It was AI. It was AI. I didn't do it. So now I've got my get out of jail free card from cheating. And then also artists, when they release a rubbish song, it wasn't me. It was AI.
Right.
Let's look at the positives. Always half full. Always half full.
He's hard.
That's an interesting take still. It wasn't me.
It was AI. And if the song bangs and it wasn't me, but it was AI, it was me.
Right.
There's no rules.
Yeah.
Oh, that is funny, bro.
Have you had have you deep dived into that?
No, I haven't. I keep seeing it pop up on the timeline, but I ain't really. Every time I click it, it just sounds weird to me. Obviously, it sounds like a person, but it sounds like a weird version. I don't feel like man's gonna hear that and think, yeah, you hear that new Kanye tune, bro? It sounds weird, bro.
Some of them sound wavy.
I'm not gonna lie. Some of them sound hard.
wavy, bro.
Yeah?
What?
Bro, that's the scary thing. Because the scary thing to me is that, you know what I think is gonna happen? It's like a newer version of. Remember a time where like a tune might come out, someone jumps on the let's say Controller, Drake, right? Remember Tory then did a version, didn't he?
Yeah.
And that version went mad. And then it became more of the thing
Yeah, so it's
than
like that could
actual
happen.
Controller.
So saying that could happen, basically. Yeah.
Could you imagine you do a tune, and then maybe, I don't know, let's say you do a tune, Po, or even you, yeah, and then they just use Kanye's voice on it, and then the tune just does a madness, and then now it becomes more about that voice than it becomes about yours.
Yeah, but that's like Photoshop for gal. They should bring the Photoshop stuff with them in real life. Because more time, I've linked you because of what I've seen on the gram. AI. It happens in loads of different walks in life. Bring them filters with you, baby girl. Because right now in real life, I can't see that. So I think there's interpretations of this throughout life.
But I don't I hear that still. But ain't that like a mad...
Yeah. Obviously, it's dangerous. It's a bit like, rah, but it's what it is.
It's a
Let's
threat,
see where it
though.
goes.
It's a threat to a lot of artists because some people's
It could be
careers...
threat to people, to business.
What I'm thinking is now, yeah, you see, like, for example, certain artists, you would know more about this than me. When you're a signed artist and then the label says, I want you to do this type of music and you're so against it.
I lie, they might
What's to
can,
stop
in it, they might
them-
can
what's to
just...
stop them just going saying, you know what, let's go
I imagine that.
take their voice and write the lyrics for them and just go, we're putting this out, they're under us anyway. What's to stop a label from doing that
Imagine,
F-rate?
what's the technicalities behind that? Imagine you're saying...
Imagine they own you. Why
They own
can't
your
they?
record, but
I'm thinking there must be a little way that they can just release that song and somehow...
I feel like it's got to be...
That is
I
interesting.
don't know though.
I don't know,
Some
man, 'cause
some
obviously when
artists
you
don't
record-
own their stuff, don't
with the
own
record
nothing.
label.
With the record
But they
label.
own the recording of you, yeah. But in AI, that's not you. So technically, I don't know if they'll be allowed to do that. You know?
Big man, technically Hakimi's
Couldn't they
money is
own-
his Hakimi's money, but it belongs to his mum. I just think in life there is loopholes, and if anybody knows loopholes better than us, it's Europeans. So I don't trust any.
That's a mad one, though. Chuckie, that's a mad one. What you just said, you know. Imagine
Chuckie.
that.
Imagine the manager
dark,
goes behind your
that's
back. Imagine the manager goes behind your back,
That's dark.
pays for studio time, records it. You're at home. There's no proof to say you weren't at home. There's no proof to say the guy's on you. Everyone's on the other guy's side. Like, no, he did record it. We got pictures of him there. And then they make this AI tune, and then you've got.
That's a madness. That's mad.
I think, yeah, that is an interesting thought to me still. Because someone one day is going to still own the rights of the AI voice.
Boy.
But then, can they do that because it's still my voice? But then, it's my tone of voice, but it actually isn't me. So you can't. Can I sue you? Can I sue you for using an interpretation of my voice?
I'm
Let me give you a scenario.
Can you do that?
Suits, right?
Can you
Let me
do
give
that?
Can you give it? Alright, let me give you a Black Mirror. This is a Black Mirror. Right now, things are not looking good for you as an artist. It's proper not looking good. And your label and your manager advise you to do something, and you're not on it because you want to stay true to the art. They go behind your back and do it and release it as an unreleased track. It blows up, and all of a sudden, you've got a second wind in your career. Do you run with it and say that's me and change your sound a bit in order to make some financial gain, or do you stick to your guns?
Stick to your guns, man.
Yeah, me personally as an artist, stick to my guns.
You gotta stick to your guns still. You just gotta say this weren't me. It bust.
All day.
It bust, but it wasn't me. But then, wait, when you're saying get an artist to record it, so not the manager, it would have to still be an artist. Because if it's, let's say it's a singer, someone still has to sing it. Then you replace the singing with somebody who actually, like with the singer.
Well, then how different is that to 50 Cent writing Paradise for LL Cool J? What does it matter? Or Jay-Z
Did
writing
he?
Still Dre? Yeah, he did. Still.
I didn't know that. Oh man.
Or Jay-Z writing Still Dre for Dr. Dre.
Because
Like,
Dre
they
recorded it and it is him. There's no deception in
I
that
hear
whatsoever.
that, but at the end of the day, you didn't write, you didn't do it. If
he
Jay-Z
did it.
recorded
Though.
it,
He did it.
I mean, if Jay-Z just went and done it himself,
Yeah.
and then just put Dr. Dre on it and just gave it to him, the only difference is that I didn't have to do the work. But
Oh, yeah.
essentially,
I hear that.
it's not your lyrics. It's nothing to do with you. I
No,
told
it's
you how
something
to
to
use
do
the
with you.
cadence.
It's written because to
100%.
cater to the artist and who you are, like your team.
I totally
like,
hear
this is
that.
the Snoop, you know what I mean?
I totally hear that. But if I can get the whole job done, knowing that you're not gonna write it, you're not gonna be telling me the levels of the cadence
I
and
know
all
what
of
you
that.
mean. I
It's
know what you
all
mean.
just them. Like, it might save you a journey. I don't know. I'm not. This is
I think
nothing
what
would do.
he's saying is that like, because are you saying even this done with it being an agreement as well?
Yeah, an agreement.
So let's
like,
just say,
yeah.
for example, yeah, like let's say I'm an artist, yeah, or I want to fucking, you know what I mean? I want to write a tune. Oh, I want to record a tune. You write the song for me, and I say to you, you know what, yeah, like write the song for me. You go in the booth and then vocal it. I don't have to actually re-vocal the tune.
Yeah.
You could just use my voice, and then boom, it saves me the work. The problem with that being though is, big man, you need to know the bars if you're gonna fucking like
I
perform
know
the
the
tune.
bars to bare Kano tunes. I wasn't there once.
Yeah,
I wasn't
hear
there
that.
once.
Yeah, the
I hear
AI
that.
thing.
But I just, you know what? I think
Crazy.
I think it's dangerous for for like the business. Are you
Very,
trying to show
very.
me something?
Yeah, this is what Dave Chappelle's contract said.
Uh,
It was
Man said throughout the universe.
the name and
Man said
likeness
you can't even go
in
deeper.
perpetuity throughout the universe. Companies shall have the exclusive right to use name and likeness. What is likeness? So there's that like just the voice and anything that is.
but this could be used as
That sounds like that's cloudy.
Yeah, they can do the AI thing.
They could do the AI
Oh,
thing. That seems
like-
like it might
oh,
rain.
so the word
it looks like
likeness-
it's gonna rain.
Yeah,
So
something like,
we
yeah.
own the likeness
Grey
of the
area,
person.
great cloudy sky.
Interesting.
It's gonna rain.
Well, that's what's going to come into the contracts now, then, isn't it?
Brother, you see
we
when
own the
you
likeness.
see that word perpetuity in contract. Right?
Perpetuity is mad.
That's a madness.
Ain't
What
that
does
like
perpetuity
job?
mean?
That doesn't it mean
Constant,
everything?
infinity,
Absolute 100%.
100, everything.
What do
Forever.
you mean everything?
Perpetuity means non-stop. Like this.
Always
Google
yours.
it. Put in
100 years
perpetuity.
old. You're old and grey.
They
you
own
still
it forever and ever.
Yeah.
It's only when I
Perpetuity
see
is
things, contracts and words like this, I understand why certain men are going mad.
mad. Perpetuity is a mad word. Stay away from that one. Lasting forever.
Yeah, state
Jesus.
of quality. Yeah, the state or
So you see
of
that in your record
lasting
contract, the
forever.
label.
So that means even after you're dead.
Or any you see that
Anything.
in your contract, trust me.
Get
That's
rid
not-
of that.
You know what?
That-
But then you gotta have a good lawyer and you need to have somebody that is. It's not a conflict of interest.
Well,
it
sometimes
can't be a lawyer that is provided by them. Yeah, because they'll just skirt past the perpetuity thing. It's got to be someone that is outside of that you might have to spend a good money for. Because
You know
the
what?
person that you're spending good
Bro,
money
artists
on
got that in
will
their
find
contracts,
that.
you know.
Yeah, of course
Have
they
they?
do.
Yeah, bro. Alright,
Serious?
Have you got that in any of yours?
Nah, I'm independent.
Like Jesus Christ.
I'm independent. Yeah.
Okay, fair.
Literally.
That's cold.
Literally. One more time.
No, I said no. That's cold.
Oh
But,
yeah, literally independent. Yeah. So,
God.
no madness.
Well, brother, it's good to see you back outside again.
Yeah, releasing.
Good. How
doing what we
you
do.
feeling?
Very good, man. You know what I mean, bro. Very good, man. I got my long time. It's been a long time coming, but the right time nonetheless. Debut album. You get me? And yeah, it's good, bro. We're here, man. God save the streets is out, man.
Yeah, it's mad, actually. I didn't even realise this is a debut album.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird to me. I don't know
Yeah.
why. Like,
Everything, I've never committed to an album. I'm always like, nah, this is my mixtape. Nah, this is an EP. Nah, this is a... Do you know what I mean? Because, essentially,
Let's have a look
let's be real, a project's a project in this day and age. You
Yeah.
go online and it's 10, 12, whatever, 15 songs. But really, it's about more what it represents, you get me? Like, for example, it's like when we say, it's freestyle. It's not freestyle.
Yeah.
It's like the meaning of the word has changed. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So it's the same with albums. But still, what it represents when you commit and go, listen, this is my album, it's more of, it's a bigger commitment, you get what I'm trying to say?
100.
So, yeah, for me, it felt like the right time because there's a phrase, my album's a combination of two quotes. One of the quotes is from Quincy Jones. It says, your music can never be any more or less than you are as a human being. The other quote's from Nina Simone, which says, the artist's job's to reflect the times, you know what I mean? And due to the first one is the reason why I couldn't make my album before. Because I had to get to where I am as a person before I could deliver an album with a title such as God Save the Streets. Because it's not just about, how good is it, your bars. If it's just about that, you're not going to make a great album. I mean, it's got to be about more. It's got to be more, you feel me? So, yeah.
How do you get to where you are today as a person then?
You grow, you develop, you get wiser. You know what I mean? Look at your background, or for me personally, I'm talking from a personal level. I look at my background, look at my upbringing, look at, I relate myself to my story in a different way. You know what I mean? Because we look at the struggle and almost as a negative, but, you realize that everything negative can be positive. It just depends on how you look at it, you know what I mean? And I feel like when you get more mature, you kind of learn how consistent that is, you get me? And you learn like just all the lessons, like another important lesson, like the power of sacrifice, which I think is the meaning of maturity. You know what I mean? Giving up what you want now for what you want in the future, for what's better for you in the future. Like all these things, I think, is where I got to, on a personal level, and I think that growth is what came through on the record, man. You get me? So it's not just music, man's fucking shredded 30 kilograms.
Oh, I noticed that as well, bro.
Do you get what I'm
From a
trying to
long
say?
time. Do you
Do you
know
get
what?
me?
Like, yeah, I know it. Like, wait, why did you do that? Health thing, just a health thing, or just like
We had
discipline,
lockdown.
or like
more discipline. We had lockdown, and I just had enough time, and I was like, I'm just not gonna waste it. You know what I mean?
don't take this in the wrong way. I didn't realize how, like,
Fat man was.
yes, until you became slim.
I said, yes.
Yeah,
Same.
until you became slim,
Same.
I didn't realize that you was.
on my brethren then, because they never told me this as well. When I was fat, they never said, "Nah, trust me."
Serious?
Yeah, man, you
They
never
also
told me,
did-
Paul.
What?
You never
Did-
told
tell
me.
him.
Paul.
Tell him.
Paul,
Did
you
you-
never told me.
Did you
I'm
realize?
the example.
You never.
I just try and be what I want my people to be. I'm not fat.
This guy never told me either. So, yeah, bro. To be fair, I ain't really properly pray it. You could just, bro. You're just in fucking autopilot, just keeping it moving, and you're like, right, lockdown, and all of a sudden you're realizing, right, mine's a big you.
You living good, man. What happened to you, dog? You living
that's
good,
not
man.
Good, man. That's not good, man. You wanna be, you know what I mean?
I don't say that too loud, you know.
What do you mean?
Fam.
Why?
I don't know. This is
No, you
2023,
wanna-
man. They're trying to get extra space on the plane and bare things.
What's that?
I saw a lady that was overweight talking about she want to get bigger space on the plane, so I don't want to fat
Well,
shame
this is
anyone,
gonna have
do you
to-
know what I'm saying?
No, it's not even a fat shaming thing. You get what I'm trying to say? Everyone. You
He's being stupid.
it's not even that. You get me? But obviously, if you
Can't
can,
listen
you
to
got to
me.
look after your health, and women got to make an
Have to.
effort. You get what I'm trying to say? And that's the effort man made, and it's all part of this whole thing. You get me? Man started even getting into books and certain. I mean, I don't want my whole life here. Never read no fucking books, bro. You think I had time to read books? You're telling me about books? I'm like, bro, we got fucking money to make, bro. I got people to feed. You know what I mean? And then lockdown happens, and it's like you just got bare time, and then you dig into one. You're like, bro, like, you're learning things, and it's accelerating man's,
Mental.
perspectives,
100.
mental.
And do you know what as well? I think there's two things for me when it comes to that. Yeah, it's the finishing, the reading a book and learning something, because I prefer to read books to learn something or to be enlightened in some way. But then it's also the feeling of finishing. You see, like when I finish a book, I'm like, because I'm not a book reader. That's not within my. It's just not within me like that.
Yeah.
But now that feeling of finishing one and getting something from it makes me want to read the next one, makes me want to read the next one, then the next one. And before I know it, it's like, someone might say to me, are you a book reader? And still my first reaction is to say, not really. Yeah. But then when I look at my book collection, I'm kind of like, yeah, I slightly in some way am. And I've read the majority of them. Certain books I buy and I just leave them there for when my vibe takes me, because I'm not a person who can just sit down and I need to be in the mood to do it. Do you get what I'm saying? Buy a little thing, leave it there, and usually from recommendation. If somebody turns around and says, oh, you know what, this one helped me, or this one was good, or whatever it is, then I'll just buy it and just plant it there, and then when I'm ready, I'll just come for it. But you know what? I'm impressed. And like, I knew that you was dropping, yeah? Again, don't take this in any type of way. I think that I've always thought that your ability is at a high level. I do a platform called the Checkup or whatever, where I sit down, deep dive in like albums and stuff that I like and whatever. And there's like certain artists that I preempt that I know that I want to sit and talk with, yeah? So for example, I know Potter's dropping soon. I already know that I want to sit down and I want to deep dive in whatever it is that he's doing, yeah? With you, it was like, I knew something was coming, but I didn't really know what kind of thing it was going. I didn't really pay attention to what it could have been or what it was. I just knew that you was dropping.
Yep.
When it came out, I didn't listen to it straight away. Not because I was just going about my life. Sometimes I just need to be in the right space to listen to certain things, innit, yeah? When I turned it on and I heard the first 3 rhythms, I said, you know what? I know that you're due to come on the pod, but I need to sit down with you and do a checkup with you and actually really deep dive in it, because there's so many things that you said within it that like, and there's so much layers to it that I'm super impressed by. And I love, by the way, and I said this before on the pod, and I can't remember exactly how I said it, but I'm like, there's so much things that have happened within our culture and scene, yeah? I just think it would be sick if like artists occasionally like sampled elements of them. I think I used an example in a conversation that we had where it was J2K. I think he sampled. Did he sample Wiley or Kano? Or Kano sampled J2K? I think Kano sampled one of them or whatever. I like to see stuff like that. So when I heard the brown eyes flip, I said, nah. I said, nah. Who produced that?
So 3 of my brethrens, Raf Riley, Bams and Arlo.
Yeah.
But 2 of them are DJs actually.
Right.
And 2 of them are DJs, so I think that helped with delivering just making sure it's still wavy and bouncy. And yeah, I've wanted to sample that I've always said in my head I'm going to sample that for like 4 or 5 years. I've always had it in my head. I just knew that was the moment to do it. Like, we're going to do it now. You know what I mean?
What was your objective for this whole project? What's your objective?
My objective for this project was to show people how much I've grown as a person through my music. You know what I mean? That was the main objective. Because then it could be like, raw, maybe through listening, I could grow too, you know what I mean? So it's like my personal growth speaking to and for people from where I'm from where we're from, you know, so that hopefully people can be inspired to do the same. You know what I mean?
Do you know what's sick here, Chucks, yeah? Chucks will know, like, obviously in the pod, we had Wretch in the first, we spoke a minute ago about like the first 99 episodes were just the audio. And one of those audios, you was on it with Wretch.
Yeah.
And we called Wretch down, Wretch brought you.
Yeah, time ago, innit?
That was time ago.
And then we fast forward like 2023, he's the executive producer on your album, and he's not even a man that's in front of the camera like that. It's like you now doing the due diligence, you doing all of that. What's that kind of like in that type of journey? I'm just looking at it from a podcast perspective of us having you as a guest, and then now having you as a guest as Avelino in apart from like Wretch bringing you. Like, what is that like with the positioning now of Wretch within your life and within your music, from being the guy side by side of you on the microphone now to being the guy behind the scenes overseeing the situation?
I think that's credit to him and his growth. You know what I mean? He's added new skills to his thing. You know what I mean? Maybe he might have, you said to him 10 years ago you're going to be an executive producer, creative director at Def Jam. He might have said, right, I don't know. You know what I mean? So it's credit to him in that sense. And for me, it's like, you know, it's a privilege. You know what I mean? It's a privilege amongst, and in this album I've had like, everyone's just legends on the project. You know what I mean? Like Wretch 3-2, executive producing. We had Fraser T. Smith across it as well.
That's ridiculous.
You know what I mean? My engineers like won 3 Grammys, the guy that mixed it. Badman, he does all the Nas, Nipsey Hussle, the producer called Hcpod, he does all of that stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, so
Come on,
that's
Hcpod,
proper.
you know.
so you know, like I've been privileged, you know what I mean, to work with top people. Even the guy that done the artwork, Ruben Dango, wicked. Like, see the artwork that's all around the Arsenal Stadium. Yeah, that's my man.
That's
Do you get what I mean?
Oh,
So-
Ruben's cold, man. He's old
Ruben's
school
okay.
as well. I've known Ruben for time from Copper 90 days. Shout out
Bro,
Ruben.
There's just absolute brilliance all the way through the project in every layer, every mix, every song, every detail. You know what I mean? So it's a privilege. So when talking about, you know, in terms of Wretch, it's just gratitude for me. I wake up and I'm like, yo, I'm in a great position where I can work with all these people, but I'm in this position because of what I put my mind to. You know what I mean? Like Fraser T. Smith wouldn't have me around his yard coming to work on his album. He's got 30 odd number ones, bro.
Nah, he's. Do you know what as well? The last time I spoke to him, yeah, he said he was like, I can't work with artists that don't have a certain level of substance. It's just can't. He just can't even do it. It's got to be like, if we're sitting down, we got to sit down. Though. It can't just be a quick. Do you get what I'm saying?
Exactly, 100%. So, and I got that vibe from him, and he welcomed me with open arms. He's like, let's do this. He saw the vision, and yeah, bro, it's a privilege, bro. It's an absolute privilege. And but I know, like I said, you know, everyone's just been on the same page and seen the vision. And artists like to complain about, I don't know, label or this or people not, or the direction they've been set. You need to set the vision, bro, and everyone else will follow. Do you get what I'm trying to say? You need to be the leader of the ship. Like God Save the Streets comes from my mind. You know what I mean?
Is it
And
easier for you to do that though? Sorry to cut you, because you're independent.
It's easier for me to do that because I am where I am now in life as a person. I know what I'm here to do. I know what I stand for. I know what I care about. I know what I want to say.
Wicked.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And maybe it is easier to do independent, but when I was at Sony, I don't really have a bad word to say about them. I signed to a label.
Yeah.
Anytime we needed money, they spent it. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Who was your A&R?
I didn't have an A&R directly, but I dealt with David Olimo at the time. He
Okay.
was the head. Do you get me? So
Shout
this is
out
my
David,
first.
fam.
When did this interview come out?
This comes out on Sunday.
Okay, so this is my first independent release. I got the chart update today. #1 independent album in the country. You know what I mean? Which is brilliant. You know what I mean? Which is brilliant. You get me, my bro?
That's crazy.
Which is great. You get me? Which is great. You know what I mean? Number 12 in the full chart. #1 on iTunes. You know what I mean? I think #1 downloads all over the place. Just, you get me? But
Yeah, you needed to fling that. Yeah, man. Do that. Yeah, do a bit of that.
100%.
Yeah, you know,
so-
sometimes you got to fling in them.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
It's
Brother,
beautiful, and it's
especially after Maguire last night, yeah, man. Do your thing, man.
It's brilliant, man. You get me? So we put our mind to something, and you know, we're back out there. I think with such an impact, we're back out there, and I knew this is my debut album, man, and I knew why. It's because what it's saying, what it's doing, and I feel like that resonated with all the people involved, which is why they got involved, you know, and it's the reason why we've got such a result as we've gotten.
Yeah,
and I never got that with the label. I never been in this position when I was at the label at all over the all 3 years, but it's nothing to do with the label. It's me. I needed to be there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Do you know what? Just going to Rex quickly as well, yeah. Do you know what I love? Like, certain artists are just aging so gracefully, even creatively.
He's brilliant, bro.
Oh, man. The poetry.
He's brilliant.
The poetry that I've seen him do recently, and then even on, like, the project and whatnot and that as well.
Vicious Cycle, the word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brother, like, he
Sick.
he just seems like in a, like, creatively, he's just in a great space.
Unreal.
Great space.
Unreal.
He's doing fit checks.
So, yeah, he's the
See. Funny story about that one. I come up with that one in my dream. There's a few things that I come up with while sleeping. The sleep is dreams are important. You know what I mean? Like, shit happens then we waste it, a lot of it. You know what I mean? So
Not me, boy.
no, I don't disbelieve you. I hear that still. Flipping.
You say chop enough things in your dream.
You make it happen. Yeah.
The positions I've seen in my
I
dream,
have
I'm
as well,
like,
I'm not
okay.
gonna
You're
lie.
gonna try to.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I've chopped some mean ones in my
Your
dream.
dream.
Yeah, what? I'm
So you
telling
manifested
you.
them. Yeah,
To
come on,
bits.
come on.
Elevator scenes and all sorts.
I'm saying.
Sorry, more important subject matter.
Yeah. No. So I just saw the acapella and woke up and like, yeah, free gotta do acapella. Just like you said, it ages gracefully, man. It's class, just unreal. It's
Nah,
constantly-
man, you've been so you know, you've been so consistent as well. In terms of the people in and around the project, just to see like Wretch still involved is
100%.
sick. But then throughout your journey, there's people that I've seen you connect with, and then I see them at your pop up, I see them in your music video. Harry Panero, it's so nice to see like
that's my guy.
Yeah, for
HP
real.
so involved in different aspects of it as well. Like, is that something very intentional when you do your stuff as well? The people you choose to be in videos and so on and so forth, people that have been part of the journey, is that important?
Yeah, I think we all have the same, like, I don't know. I think, for example, me and Harry connected really well because, one, we diehard Man United fans, you get what I mean? Two decent fellas, you know what I mean? But I think also two.
I'm not done. I can't breathe heavy,
I think our mindsets and our beliefs and our drive are similar in different fields as well. You know what I mean? Like he could see this coming way before it arrived. You know what I mean? And I think that's been a big part of our relationship as friends. And then people I got around me like G, Rolly, you know, my personal mates.
Come on, man.
My manager since like year 8.
Early.
You know what I mean? We're all just on the same page. And even just this week, like what we've managed to sell, like we smashed it, bro. Like, just the man, then we smashed it. Like we're just right just behind Harry Styles this week. If you look at the like top 15, like the names around man are mental. I shouldn't be around them. Harry Styles.
Yes, you should. Don't do that.
Well, logically,
it's nice to see
but man
people
gotta
like
be illogical how we was. Because bro, the start of the week, imagine a man said to me, a man at one of the labels said, he didn't tell me this, but he's talking to his stats guy, and the stats guy was like, it's gonna be hard to make the top 40, you know. But I knew they were thinking that.
That's what
So I
I'm
said,
saying.
fuck that, we're going for it. And 34, 22, you get me? 12, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? But that's because not down to me alone. It's because the people man's works with, we all got the same goal, same drive, same almost irrationality. You know what I mean?
What do you want now?
What do I want now? I
Yeah.
want to continue. I want to do better than last time. Do better and bigger than last time.
What does that look like?
It looks like more music, another album, developing the message. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
But you're not off. You're not just gonna be off this now, though. Like, obviously, you pull it out, and now you're saying like next album, whatever. But like,
No. So yeah, exactly. Absolutely. So God Save the Streets is not just 11 songs. You know what I'm trying to say? It's a message. You know what I mean? It's a mission. You know what I mean? Man's trying to help. You know what I mean? Put goodness out there. Help the people. Then make man know that listen, we're from the end. We're from the struggle, but the struggle's good. Because of the struggle, you need the struggle to push you, to make man resourceful, to, you get me, arouse enthusiasm,
100%.
to condition man, to build character, you need it, blood. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I think that type of energy and message is powerful. So I'm not just gonna do that by leaving it on Spotify.
Come on.
You know what I mean? We've got to take it about the place and do things, and it's more
100%.
than,
Got to work
more
it,
than
bro.
this track. So
It's a big. You know what? Like, we will talk more in depth about it at some point, like soon. But you know what? Like, for me, it's a big highlight that for you fit in the crop of rappers that I prefer to listen to. So there's like, for me, there's like a few like crops of rappers that I fuck with. But there's like one crop that I could listen to like all day at any time. Do you get what I'm saying? Some are ranked higher than others.
of course,
you know what I
of
mean?
course.
You've like this here, you've gone up a few notches on that.
love it.
But yeah,
Appreciate
like
that,
because I was talking about
Appreciate
it, I was just saying like in that crop, yeah, that for me, that is like Dave, Benjamin AD, Potter, A2, Sims, Geordie, Nux, Tef, Louis Ray, Loyal, Shay Lingo. He's got a new project that just come out just recently. It's cold, by the way. Krypton Conan, Nines, Kofi Stone. Don't know if you know him. He's hard. T.E.
Cold.
T is another one that I could sit and just listen to at any point.
My guy.
Like,
That's my guy.
Chip. Do you know what? Even do you know the girl Annie?
Yeah, she's hard.
Annie,
It's cold.
I think Annie is gonna for me. I think this year she's going to creep so high on that for me. She's actually. It's not even just the fact that she can bar. She can bar and tell a story so cleanly, and like articulate herself or get her point across so smoothly. Like she's hard, bro.
And she's just been rapping properly since COVID, you know.
I know, bro.
It's mental, bro.
Just
We had
recent,
the-
bro.
When man had the conversation of MTV, I was
Did
just
you,
like,
yeah?
Raw. I said, what?
She's smooth still.
Because I think I was on Malibu, like Malibu's my joint still. But then you just sort of get into a rabbit hole of listening to her music, and I think
Pose a wavy,
wavy,
man said
yeah.
Malibu. You're just like your own thing. You're
Come
cold.
on, guys. Man,
It's
that thing
cold, you
mad,
know.
He is.
bro.
He's
I'm
cold.
my own thing, you know.
All right, listen. I actually have to bounce, but
Is it?
first, no, wait. Howlers, have you got some?
I think I got one. First of all,
Right, react. He's gonna drop a howler, whatever it is. Yeah, react to whatever that howler is.
it's going to take a bit of time because usually I have them organised. But like I said, 420
And I've
was
got to show you
yesterday.
something very quickly as well.
420 was crazy for me, bro. It was nuts. The first howler I'm going to give is myself.
Yes, yeah.
And
Yeah,
this
I'm
is what
with
I'm gonna
you.
say now. I'm going to go
No,
back.
sit
I'm gonna
up.
double down on myself.
Sit up.
Now, I saw all of the outcry and rage for the Deli Ali tweet. And then I made...
No. Sorry. I know this is your segment, bro. But give the context for anyone who is just new here.
Yeah, I was going to get into that.
Right.
So I saw all of the outcry for the Deli Ali tweet, and I'm hearing people go, what Deli Ali tweet? You know, I believe it's currently on Shade Borough, where I said a couple of things about the way he was performing, and I tried to be quite comedic, and people tried to give me a hard time about it. This is my message to all of you, man. Shut up, Faz. Shut up.
Oh, where's the fucking straw?
Honestly.
Where's the fucking straw?
When I actually saw the tweet that you lot are trying to go, he's such a bad person about, cuz half of you haven't even sent your mum a tenner in the past month. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Don't worry about my kitchen. It's clean. I use very liquid. Got clean. Listen, dance a yard before you dance abroad. Don't worry about my thing. I thought it was bad. I read it back. I said, what? This tweet is what's making man upset, and everyone's doing Deli Ali dedication tweets, and then he must sit down in the hospital, thumbs up, and bruv, let me give you the harsh realities of life, cuz this is just where we're at, bro. In any job you have where you have to perform at a consistent rate, which is considered sick, if you don't do that for a year or more, brother, it's a PP. You know what a PP is? A personal problem. It's got nothing to do with me. Stop pointing the finger at other people because you're performing badly. It stinks. You trying to tell me my tweet stinks more than your performances in the past 3 years? You're having a laugh, cuz. Just like Man United last night. You man are out.
Go to the next howler, bro.
Oh,
Go
my
to the next
Lord.
howler.
The next howler is Man United fans for belief. That was a stinker. That quad. Margs, man, saw it out.
What, is this really a howler?
No, Man United's not a howler, of course not.
Oh.
I mean, it is, but...
Hey, don't worry, you know, because if Arsenal blow this thing, you can come and sit back on this couch.
Brother.
Yeah.
You see the word if?
Go.
If's a big word, you know, and it's only 2 letters. Come on. All right, now, the rest of the howlers. This is what I want the world to know. I think mental health is celebrated far too much. I don't believe that we should be putting people that are mentally ill to the forefront and celebrating them like they're doing something correct. As I can show you right now, this woman introduced her new boyfriend to her husband and her current boyfriend. Now, for me, situations like this in life, who do I point out as the idiot? The new boyfriend, the old boyfriend, or the husband? Because he's got the wedding ring. What I will tell that husband is definitely go over to Hcpod. He can give you some lessons, but not if the allegations are true. Here's a video.
Oh my god! Baby!
This woman's living a great life, by the way. Can I just say she's an absolute hero, this woman.
Come in! I'm so glad to see you! You look awesome!
It'll be my first time meeting David. Not sure what to expect. Hey.
David!
Hey, what's up, man?
Carl.
What's happening, man?
Wait, who is he meeting?
It's almost a decade.
They're hugging.
this is
The
Tiger?
boyfriend is meeting the husband. Like, they're all going to be together.
Oh, they're all together?
Yes,
Oh, they're
this
in a
woman
relationship
here
together?
has got 2 boyfriends and 1 husband, and everyone's getting along.
She's got
Honest-
2 boyfriends and 1 husband.
And
So
everyone's
it's four
getting
people.
along.
What, 4 man and 1 woman? 3 man and 1
woman.
woman. Oh shit! I mean, well, look, Dons are doing this regular.
Of course, Dons are. Of course, Dons are. So shout out to the woman, but to the Dons, I would just say, put your willy away and get a dick. Men have dicks. Big men. We're like a picnic sharing this woman in the
What
yard.
I'm saying anyway, even with that,
Stinks.
it's a bit of a mad one because
howler.
that is what if
Stinks,
everyone
bro.
needs to chop. She's in for a long night. I tell you that. She's in for a long night. And
Bro,
surely
that's
you can't surely that is not sustainable.
For her.
For her, that's what I'm saying.
got
Like
dibs
to
in
be
it.
huh?
Ain't she in pain? Surely the husband has the first dibs, big man.
Who's got the first dibs?
But come like, bro, I don't know.
So who's got first dibs on Valentine's Day?
That's a good question.
She probably picks, innit? She probably
Or
picks.
maybe she separates the day, splits up the day. Morning, afternoon, evening, maybe.
What should you do? Spin the bottle with them?
Now maybe she just 8 to 12, 12 to 4.
It's true, you know.
4 to 8. Yeah, maybe she just. Yeah.
That, all I'm saying is that is a hell of a lot of chop because my average is I'm saying 25 half hour
For what?
for my chops. That's part of my
Listen,
package
you need
deal.
to increase this, bro.
Why?
Honestly.
Why?
You need to
Why?
increase this.
Well,
man.
how long you
Well, how
got?
long
2
you doing?
hours.
Yo, man.
We doing 2
You
hours.
doing what?
Sometimes, no, 2 hours is crazy, I'll be admit, but at least a solid hour.
Nah. Mine's 45.
That's
Mine's
better.
But though,
you
it
doing the whole
depends.
conversation,
No, but
man?
it just depends. Sometimes it
Yeah,
depends on the. Sometimes it doesn't always need to be that. Sometimes it is a nice 20 and you reassess the vibe that way.
Yeah,
But I'm
I'm
not
trying
trying to go more than 45.
More than 45, nah. That's now
Isn't there bare positions
Nah.
in your mind that you have to execute? Sometimes I'm
more
like,
than 45, G.
I've been there sometimes. Whole hour.
Can I say, by the
Nah,
way?
that's mad.
Can I say? This is like from the point of. This is from the point of, like penetration.
Yeah, but there's
So this
bare
is not from
rooms.
kissing and panan, like eating the panan bread. That's a
That's
whole
different,
that's a whole different thing. That's like I put in a good 10 minutes on that.
That means I'm there. What is these man dealing with?
Hey, got Paul an hour.
Huh?
An hour, calm.
My brother. The thing is, yeah, you think
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
bad.
tell you though.
I'll show you a video of some people that just love their mum more than Hakimi.
Mom, and you're my
Love-
son, and I
Mom.
am falling in love with him. What? He said,
What?
are you really? I said, yes, I am. He said, you know what?
I'll stop there. That's right. I said there's people in life that love each other, love each other more than Hakimi and his mum. This young lady right here has fallen in love with her son. I was going to show more of the video, but I believe I'm a hypocrite because like I've said, mental health is celebrated far too much. I don't want to celebrate this woman. I want her to know she's having a stinker.
Absolutely.
You've watched this boy grow. He's come out of your vagina and now he goes back in to leave again. For me, personally, just from the way in which I've grown, which is not with hillbillies and not in certain parts of Manchester, I just don't feel that this is right. Me, personally.
Hey, quickly, yeah, before you leave,
Inbred FC, Sorry, brother, go on.
before you leave, yeah, a time ago, me and Poet had a conversation just about what was it based upon? Complex did a list. No, somebody did a list.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Tracy.
Oh, AJ Tracy. Yeah, it was because of AJ. So somebody did a list.
I rate
and
that.
then
We're putting AJ with complex, I respect it, though.
Nah, but what it was, AJ did a tweet and was like, his favorite rappers were these rappers based upon a certain criteria. Put it on the screen, please, my bro. So the criteria was go up. The criteria was lyricism, personality, stage control, mic control, beat selection, hits, flows, accomplishments, cultural impact. Me and Poet did this, and we put like some of our favorites in there. That was at the top, and we ranked them via that. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is, and what we have done is, we started it with Margs. We will readjust depending on the guest that we have. We're not gonna have an input on what you think. But what you can do is, Margs came in and he took out 2, which leaves 2 spaces, funny enough, because he believes that Kalashnikov and Sway shouldn't be in there. What we should have done is we should have got him to replace the 2, but we didn't. So there's actually not really much pressure on you to take anyone out.
Yeah.
But you can add 2 in there. However, when you add them, you have to rank them by lyricism, personality, stage control, and so forth. Yeah? So have a quick look.
I don't know,
What?
Yeah, that's the first thing I'm thinking.
Okay. But just for
Yeah,
people
right,
that's listening, he was
right,
putting
right,
Avelino.
yeah.
Go on, pull it in.
That feels right.
All right, go for it. And then lyricism.
And if I'm
No,
honest,
you
I'll be
can't.
genuine.
He's got to do
I'll be
it. He's got to do
genuine.
it. Go on. No, bro, do
I'm gonna
it.
be genuine and say I'm on album 1.
You what?
I'm on album 1. I think.
I respect
I
that.
think as time goes by, what I'm saying today will make a lot of sense.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like you're a world-class striker after you do 3-4 seasons.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Of that level. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I can see the seasons, and I'm just gonna give it to you how it is from now.
Strong.
You know what I mean?
Are you gonna leave it to how you see it or how it is?
How it's gonna be, how it is, and how it's gonna be, how it's gonna stay. Sorry, how it is and how it's gonna stay.
How do you feel about that?
That doesn't feel right for me
Go. Why does it not?
because how it's going to be. Is
No, how it is and how it's gonna stay. Sorry.
Because this is right here has to be something that we can look at and make sense of.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
always say to people, if it lives in your mind, then it's insanity until it's proven not.
Me.
But it's not insanity because it's how it is. But it's how it's gonna stay. It's not insanity.
Okay. All right. Go on.
Sure,
Go on.
fair enough.
Go for it. Go.
Lyricism. What's the highest number?
5.
5.
I'm comfortable with that.
Personality. Man, what we say?
No. Do your thing, bro. Don't be influenced. But go on. You can bring them in. Go on.
4. Personality. Stage control. 4.5.
Really? Okay.
Or would you put me lower?
Oh.
Generally.
I would have, like, from seeing you perform, I would have put you at 3.5
Okay.
because I think you can grow.
Okay. Let's put average then 4.
That's all right. It was 420 yesterday. 3-5.
My control.
My control. See stuff like that. Like that's how I feel.
Yeah.
That's the one where I'm like, we should meet. I mean, I could hear what you're saying and go, boom, okay, let's meet in the middle because you're watching me.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. What are you saying? The best people for mic control for me are just grime guys. Grime guys have the
Grime
best
guys
mic
is
control.
mad.
But
Gets
even now,
has got to be 6 on mic control.
Yeah, his thing's mad.
It's got to be 6.
even there's a guy called Cruz now. I don't know if you've not seen Cruz. He's old school. He's
But what is mic control?
the ability for you to hold. Oh my God, the studio's attacking you.
Because for me personally, like, I'm not gonna compete with Gets because he's. But for me, my aim when I'm on the stage is to sound as close to the record as possible, to deliver all the bars, to not rap along to your vocal playing out the speaker as well.
That,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
So yeah, and so mic control speaks to a lot of that, innit? It's like if you are, say you're performing or whatever, how clear are you? Do you get what I'm saying? Like
Mic control comes from a lot of sound system situations, in opposed to, for me anyway, in opposed to watching someone do a show. When I watch a sound system, so when I see certain yard man do sound systems, I'm like, yo, his mic control's crazy.
4.5.
He's gone 4.5, bro.
4.5. Okay, go.
4.
Go out 4.
You double
Beat
down.
selection. No, because you want to leave room for improvement, bro. Like, I'm not. You know what I mean?
Okay, I like it. It feels right.
Beat selection. Just in general.
I think your beat
I
selection's
think selection's
alright.
cold, bro.
I think your beat selection's alright.
I think we're gonna go. That's one you lot are gonna have to answer still.
I love your beat selection. I can't lie.
Beat select. If you're
From
leaving
early.
this to me, if you're leaving it to me, and I'm basing this upon the album now, so there is recency bias in this. I would give your beat selection. Wait, I need to look at this compared to everyone else's as well, to be honest. Because the thing is, if I'm being honest here, like Chip beat selection is free, and I think Chip's beat selection is very good for me. Is your beat selection better than Chip's? That's how I'll be looking at it. Is your beat selection better than, like, Nines is 4? Would I put yours on par with?
Yeah,
Nines?
you lot are gonna have to answer this one, therefore.
Do you know what? I would put yours as 3.
Okay.
Do you know what?
I
By
would
the way,
say 3-5 though. If you're
okay,
gonna do that,
go for it.
because you know
Can we
these
just
beat
be clear
selection-
here?
Go on.
3 and 2 and all of this sounds mad. It's like, understand, do you know how many rappers there is?
Yeah.
Like, do you understand how many people there are that would not even get a 1 when you actually really think about it? So to get a number, as far as I'm concerned, is something. And 3.5 is more than good. I would say 3. If you're gonna say 3.5, I could take that though.
Because you know one thing I'll say about Chip, yeah, and I have to be honest, like I heard him on some Devlin song the other day, yeah.
Yeah.
The beats he raps on sometimes, I don't like them
Okay.
until Chip's on them.
Right.
He goes mad, bro. Like he makes me think the
I hear
beat
that, I
is
hear that,
actually
I hear
better
that,
than
I
what
hear
it
that.
is. And then when I hear the
Okay,
beat
I
by
hear
itself, I'm like,
You don't like it. Okay.
Chip is
Do you know what? Do you know what?
crazy.
I see where I've gone wrong.
Chip's crazy, bro.
I see where I've gone wrong. I'll definitely take the 3.5 then. Because sometimes, you know what, you do hear the like a rapper on a beat and it feels like the beat's hard. But you take the rapper off the beat and it's not nothing.
It's not nothing. And Chip, I can't
But then,
lie.
but then,
Chip's pockets.
is the beat hard though? Because then, maybe I'm doing semantics here, yeah? But you take the rapper away, yeah, the beat don't sound right. But you hear a rapper on it and it sounds cold. So maybe is that the objective?
Not really. I can throw you some beats that will make you go, we're black people, we're not Europeans. It moves us. We don't wait for reaction, we are the reaction.
Alright, let's go hits.
Hits I can't rank high. I don't think I have a hit catalog, so I'm not gonna say no. I'm more of a yeah.
Yeah, you're not a hits rapper like
no,
that.
I haven't done that. Yeah,
So let's put that as 0.
But, yeah.
Ross.
Well, I mean, I've got plaques, bro. Like, at least.
Man, what do you mean?
I mean, I've
He's got to tune him highly that we run in
Yeah,
rhythms,
I've got-
fam.
Alright, let's do one. Let's do one. Let's
A
do
man said zero.
Please, bro. I've got
Nah.
I've sold hundreds of thousands of singles. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
but-
a million actually.
I hear that still.
Yeah,
hear
I mean,
that
my
still.
bro.
Okay, alright, one. We'll
Did
put
the man
that
say
one.
zero? For my belly, yeah.
I got one tune with like 40 mil on Spotify. And
I hear you, I hear you.
30, and you know what I mean, my bro.
So what do you want? Do you want to do 2 then?
I don't mind. A zero's mad, but I'm not gonna zero's mad, but I'm not gonna be up there. On that one, I'm not gonna be up there. No.
On par with Bugsy.
Maybe not.
Bugsy's
I don't know,
2.
you know.
Bugsy's 2. What would you, man, say? Don't go back. You say 2.
Yeah.
What would you say?
What's up for now?
Hits. Hits. Unbiased.
It's not higher than 2. I don't think it's higher than
2?
It's not higher than
1?
2. It's not higher than 2. But zero was mad.
Zero was crazy. Actually, when Noni said zero,
Zero!
I'm all mad.
No, that sounds like I rate you though. You know.
No.
I'm mash
I'm
up.
just being right here. I'm just being like,
Yeah,
how would
no,
I have this
100%.
conversation if you wasn't in the room?
Like that's like a like that's this is a J Huss
Yeah,
section.
we'll take K-Cox to the 2.5, but
See this one's a J Huss
Who?
section. J Huss.
Go on, say what you say.
What hits K-Cox? What lay that you work on, you gonna say? What you gonna say?
But you know,
Man,
it's
you know
hit,
what?
when K-Cock came out, a hit was relative then. It was different. It would have been, you'd have got away with a hood banger being a hit more than today. Because today, we can discuss chart success because it exists. When K-Cock first came out on UK, was it Overstood or whatever?
Yeah.
There ain't no chart success then, man, so...
Alright, give me a 1.5.
A 1.5. Alright, cool, Flows.
Flows, do you know what? I'm gonna put myself up there, bro. I'm gonna put
100.
myself at 6. 5.
Go, yeah.
5. I think I'm just comfortable in it, whatever area.
100%.
100%.
100%. I would put you up
100%.
there.
Accomplishments, nah, not up there.
What would you say?
As of what?
I mean, I've done great things.
Or Sunday?
I've done great things. Actually, to be fair, this
I
week's
think
been
also
great.
as
This week's been great.
100%.
No,
So
no.
you've also
I've gone
got
up this week.
you got to put that in this
Actually,
mix
this
now.
week I've gone up.
There you go.
Amazing, actually. I'm gassed.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna, yeah. I'm gonna,
What, like, accomplishments are just like
Alright,
viable
trophies.
things, right? Innit?
Yeah.
Okay, so in the past before this week, you know, done alright, done good things.
Don't play it down,
I've
fam.
done good things, but I'm really proud of this week. Like, if I'm honest, I'm really proud of this week. Obviously, there's so much more to do, but I'm proper proud of this week, man.
you should be.
Because it was obviously it's our first effort as me and my brethren independent. It's the first time I really felt like I knew exactly what I need to deliver, and it's the first time I I just put my mind to it. No one could it'd be hard to see this outcome before I started working on it, but I can see it from the jump. So to end the week #1 independent
That's
album in
cool.
the country, you know what I mean? #1 on iTunes above Metallica.
And for the type
I mean?
of rapper that you are as well, I feel like it
Yeah.
hits even more because it's not
Yeah.
you're not a rapper that's like making music digestible for a commercial ear and like dumbing down the style. Do you get what I'm saying?
And on top of that, to be fair, like I think your biggest accomplishment, which won't be a viable one, I guess, but I think it's absolutely incredible, is more time an artist comes out underneath an artist like Wretch 32 and doesn't get out of the shade.
Yeah.
My brother, you're so much in the sunshine. You got a real life
appreciate
tan.
that.
Trust me, don't leave me hanging. There's an
Appreciate
audience
that,
on
I
camera.
appreciate
So what we
So,
saying for accomplishments?
I'm gonna leave that to you, man. I think for me personally, you know,
Do you know why we
obviously Dave and all that 5, they've done everything. You get me? But I think from what I can see in my head, you know, I'm not up there yet.
It has to be halfway
I'm
though.
there.
Can there be context provided?
Yeah, there can be context provided.
I honestly think the way you got introduced to rap is a very difficult way to have sustainability. Very difficult way.
And do you know
Can I
what,
get
guys?
a
Do you know what,
number?
guys?
I just need a look.
do you know
Sorry,
what,
I hear you.
I just need a number,
Do you know
bro.
what it is? Do you know what it is as well? Do you know what it is? Another thing, from I started rapping to the time I am now, to where we are now, it's like, bro, like to be here today, releasing this album and doing what it's done this week, bro.
Yeah, it's
With the people that's come and gone and the
It's,
amount of time.
this is what I'm trying to say.
Bro,
The sustainability,
I
bro.
said to the lads, I said to the boys, I said, bro, if you walked around every single record label before this weekend and said to them, "No, where's Avelino's album gonna chart?" None of them would have even said top 40.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
facts.
None of them would have said top 40. So we fucking smashed it, bro.
Do you know what? For them, none of them to say top 40, to be honest with you, if that's the case, that's a massive problem for record labels. For them to be that distant from what's going on in real
Sony
life.
had me for years and they couldn't get one of my tapes to chart. You know what I mean?
I need a number.
Big man, you're the one that's in a rush, you know.
No, I need a number.
2.5.
2.5. 2.5. Cultural impact.
Cultural impact over the time, not as much as some of the names I can see. I do believe God Save the Streets is going to mean a lot looking back. So this is not about look in the future though. So what do you look think?
Bro, you have to do it. I'll tell you why you have to do it. Is because every guest that we come in, we've done it. So the person who comes in next to us has to be the one to alter. So it also, by the way, just to let you know, if there's something in here that you want to change it.
From anyone else?
From anyone else. If you feel like someone shouldn't be in there,
Take
you
it
can
out.
take them out.
Is it? That's hard.
Come on.
I didn't know that.
Pause.
I would have been doing, pause. Right.
Come on.
Hey, Paul, you're going to have to lead this. I'm going to have to go.
Cultural impact.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Wait, just do your cultural impact quick.
How many more categories after that? Huh?
There's none. But
Oh, so there's nothing to lead. We're done? Huh?
should we let him add one more person or should we just leave it from there?
2.5.
He's taking too long with this one.
Yeah, that's true.
2.5.
It's a whole episode. Isn't it?
And he was late and he's getting through.
So.
2.5, yeah?
And then.
That's it. And that puts.
No, wait.
And take someone out if you want. Just take someone out.
Personality 1 is a violation.
3-2.
Yeah, that's a violation.
Personality 1. Wow, who did that? That wasn't us.
Yeah,
That's
it
a
was.
violation.
Was it us?
It was you.
There's no way.
But it would be me though, because, and I would say it again, and I'll confidently say,
personality.
3-2's personality outside of work is better than within work. Within work, he doesn't show what he shows outside of work.
least he's
If
backing
everyone
it.
saw what they saw outside of work, I would give the 5 as well. But when I talk to someone that don't know Rich the way I know Rich, they're like, oh, is it? I didn't even know he was like that. So that's his fault.
Good? Alright, my G. I love
Trust me.
Am I lying though? Am I lying?
Nah, that's a fair play. You get me?
He just plays the nice guy. He plays the nice guy, bro. Rich's a nice guy.
Nah, man. You get me? 3-2's got vibes, man. 100%.
100% got vibes. We know this. That's not what I said. Don't try and weaponize it. I'm saying you wouldn't. No, I'm talking.
Nah,
listen.
there's
From a man that
there may be
makes
truth in
content and has to have personalities on camera and all of that, so on and so forth. I'm like, Rich, if I saw the man I saw off camera, fam would be lit. Not that he has to.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I've got
Something
something
to
to
show
give
you.
to you as well, yeah?
Sick,
You can
what's-
get from Man then, yeah?
Oh, I love.
All of the products are vegan and that.
Sick.
So a personal thing that they wanted to give to you and that as well, yeah?
Sick.
So yeah, this is
Thank
from
you. I
By the way,
appreciate
just
that.
let you know as well that if you, I champion this anyway. I've been using it before they even came along and wanted to sponsor some episodes, but yeah, this is like, I just think it's sick.
And if you are looking for something to put on your face, it is most definitely this. And you can get 15% off. Just go to temple.care. You'll get 15% off. Just use the promo code Hcpod. Or what you could do is if you get a reoccurring delivery. So let's just say, for example, you decide that you like it and you want to get them to deliver it every month or 2 months or 3 months. You already get 15% off by doing that. But use the promo code, you get extra 15%, which makes it 30%. You're good. They're nice. But yeah,
Come on.
Love. Avelino,
Love
well
for having
done.
me, man.
Thank you as
Thank
well
you
for
so
coming
much.
through, man. And
Thanks
well
for
done,
having
man.
me.
G. Yeah.
Come on, man. I
Bless you.
appreciate that. Love.
God
Thanks for
save
listening.
the streets.
Thanks for listening, everyone, yeah?